morning and welcome to the annual BusinessTech FinTech Conference. I'm Michael Avery. A great pleasure to be your host today. And I hope you remembered your ABCs. Always be charging, because who knows what's happening with the load shedding schedule at the moment. Now, over the last decade, the fintech industry has really experienced extraordinary growth. The global market was valued at around $7.3 trillion in 2020. That's almost the size of the Fed's balance sheet and is projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of just under 27% up to 2026. That's according to Research and Markets. And it's on the back of a number of factors. We've seen a lot of money, a lot of investment flowing into tech-based solutions. We see supportive government regulations, as well as the rising adoption of the Internet of Things devices. We've all got a smartphone or a feature phone nowadays, and the need to bridge the financial and the digital divide. But I think one of the biggest and most important factors over the last couple of years has obviously been COVID. I think before the COVID pandemic, fintech adoption was doubling every 2 years, according to the Global Fintech Adoption Index. But that has certainly swelled since. The pandemic was the real game changer. Fintech acting as something of a core enabler of digital payments. Nobody wanted to touch those germaphobe pads that you press at a store. If you wanted to do anything, you went contactless. And I think as the global economy shifts from respond to recover, new opportunities are no doubt going to arise for the fintech sector. And it's all about technological progress and innovation. They really are the linchpins of fintech development, according to the World Bank. And looking at a McKinsey report, they reckon there are going to be some big drivers over the next decade. AI, artificial intelligence. McKinsey estimates that AI can generate up to $1 trillion of additional value for the global banking industry annually. We see banks and other financial institutions tipped to adopt an AI-first mindset, and that's going to certainly play into the partnership approach with fintechs. Blockchain is going to be disrupting all of our established financial protocols. Distributed ledger technology, DLT, as we know, allows the recording and sharing of data across multiple data stores, and for transactions and data to be recorded, shared, and synchronized across a distributed network of participants all at the same time. And really, I think DLT is going to be the big game changer, along with the other acronyms in the space: DeFi, decentralized finance, non-fungible tokens, NFT. All of those are going to play a dominant role in real-time transaction settlement, authentication ecosystems based on zero knowledge proof. All of those things hold huge potential and promise. We've got cloud computing that's going to liberate financial service players as well, with IT infrastructure and data centers no longer becoming a big barrier to entry. And IoT, as I said in the beginning, that's going to drive a new era of trust in finance. After years sort of languishing on the lower slopes of the hype cycle, I think IoT is finally coming of age with important ramifications for financial IoT systems composed of several layers. Now, we've also got things like open source. We've got software as a service. We've got banking as a service. We've got no code and low code. And all of that is going to be unpacked for you over the course of the next few hours here at the BizTech FinTech Conference. With that, I'd like to thank all our event sponsors and partners. We got a lot of them. Nedbank is our event partner, our platinum sponsor, BCX, and gold sponsors, Valar, Altron, Opswat, partners, Future Forex, Frank, Synthesis, 10X Investments, MasterCard, Monocle, and FNB. Well, folks, I hope you're ready to always be charging and always be curious. We're bringing you the best in the fintech business up next.